Hello and welcome to RatTube. This is the first video on this channel, so what I'd like to do is just give you a bit of an introduction and give you an example of what you can expect to see on future videos on this channel. My name is Phil. I've been doing YouTube videos for just over 2 years now on my main channel, which is called Phil480. That's where I've been doing motorbike related videos and motor vlogs. I recently put a video on there showing our pet rats, and it was actually really well received, and I got some good feedback from it, and that sort of made the decision for me to set up a separate channel dedicated to all things ratty. So you can expect to see myself, my partner Leanne, and these four on our videos. Now, rats are often misunderstood little creatures. They're often assumed to be smelly like other rodents, and also associated with their wild relatives. In actual fact, they make really good pets. They are very sociable, they love their free range time with plenty of human interaction, and they're pretty smart too. Some say that they're actually more sociable than most household pets such as cats or dogs. In our videos we hope to show you some good examples of this, and also some of the tricks that they've learnt from us as well. So the main idea behind this channel is to show the world how awesome rats actually are, and they're not as bad as what most people think. Also, we'd like to help those who are looking at getting pet rats make the right choices when it comes to things like food supplies and their environment and that sort of thing. Before we got ours, we did some research and we actually found that a lot of the stuff we could have been buying that would have been sold to us by the big, sort of the big chain pet shops like Pets at Home, for example, some of it isn't actually suitable for rats. That's something we will cover in a future video. But also what we would like as well is to gain experience from the more experienced rat owners out there, and just sort of help spread the knowledge, because we're relatively new at this, and it's always good to find out some useful information, tips and that sort of thing. So anyway, without any further ado, I best introduce you to the Frantic Four, as I like to call them. So we have 4 of them, all girls. Harley and Skye are in the wheel there. They're the only ones that use it. So yeah, this is Skye. She loves the wheel. We could safely say she is the most friendliest, and she's been really good from the start. She didn't mind being handled at all. She's perfectly fine with new people. Yeah, she's not bothered. It doesn't faze her at all. So this one's Millie. She's probably the most nuttiest. And she doesn't stay still long enough really to film. And Millie has her own little video clip for me to show you. So as you can see, she's on camera she does look black and white, but she's actually more a very dark brown. And it'll be easier if I put a picture in. She has got a split ear. That was from fighting at some point. We're not quite sure who did it, but Millie, she did have a habit of provoking the others, and yeah, and she ended up getting a split. Well, she ended up getting a hole in her ear, which then later split open because she wouldn't stop provoking one of the other 3. Millie's also the smallest of the 4. This one is Lola, our Dumbo. I think her favourite pastime is sleeping. She does sleep the most, I think. Well, I think she just has a different sleep pattern to the other 3. But yeah, more often than not, she's fast asleep. And in the earlier days, she used to look constantly sleepy all the time. But in the last sort of month or 2, she's got a lot more active. And this one, brown and white, is Harley. She's definitely the biggest of the lot. She's certainly put the most weight on over the last six months or so. Both Harley and Millie are very good climbers and jumpers. They can certainly jump really high and far. When we first got them, Harley would she would come out and she wouldn't socialise as such, but she would come out of the cage and she'd usually end up just climbing the cage and just getting up high. She did like to have a good vantage point. Now, I'm fairly new at rat ownership. Before these, I'd only owned gerbils and some goldfish, so this is a completely new experience for me. Leanne, she's had a couple of rats when she was younger, so she'd already got a bit of experience with what rats are like.
So last year we moved into our first house together, and we wanted a pet. Because we both work full time, it wasn't really fair for us to get a dog. So yeah, she talked me into having rats, and I have absolutely no regrets whatsoever. Now originally we planned to just get a pair of females, but as it happened, we found an advert on Gumtree for these 4 who needed rehoming. They came with the cage, so we thought we'd go and have a look. So we did, and when we saw what sort of conditions they were in at their old owner's place, we couldn't not take them, really, because let me show you the cage. This is the cage that they came with. This is it's an X-Trail. I can't remember the brand, but it does appear to be a well-known cage. This was mostly bare. There was no fleece liner or any substrate on the shelves. It was just the bare metal. All they had was, on this level, they had this red igloo, which you probably can't see. That's a bit dark there. But yeah, all they had was this red igloo for all 4 of them to sleep in. Now, I'm sure, as most of you know, it's always best to have at least one hidey hole per rat. But yeah, all these guys had was one igloo for all 4 of them. There's a plastic hanging tube, and I think this daisy chain, or something like this, was in there, and that was about it. They didn't have very much at all. It was very, very bare, and yeah, they didn't have a litter tray. There's bits of tissue just dotted around, so yeah, nothing really to soak up the urine or anything. It wasn't a very nice looking environment for them. So yeah, we couldn't leave them. So yeah, we ended up coming home with this cage and the 4 of them, and they made yeah, such a big improvement, because they were all fairly skinny to start with. We took them to the vet as soon as we could, and he weighed them and confirmed that they weren't. Well, he didn't say they were unhealthy or underweight as such, but he said they could do with putting some on. Once we got them onto a good diet, they soon put some weight on, and yeah, they made a massive improvement. And to be honest, I don't think they got. Well, they must have got next to no free range time at all. They rarely, I think they rarely would have came out of the cage. So when we got them here, obviously we gave them a couple of days to sort of settle into the new environment, and we started to leave the door open, see if they'll come out. It took them a while before they come out, but they did do in the end. We slowly got to learn what their own little personalities are like. Anyway, we can go into that more on a future video on them, because I just wanted to do this as a sort of introduction video so you get an idea of what we're going to show on this channel.
So there we go, hope you've enjoyed that. If so, please do give us a like, thumbs up and all that. Feel free to drop us a comment down below as well. All feedback is welcome. And yeah, don't forget to share this. And if you like what you see and you want to see more videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.